Hello everybody, this is Social Science Unit 4 and we are going to do a revision of most of the unit. I'm going to divide the video in two parts so that it's not so hard. The first thing that we have in Unit 4, Year 2, remember this video is for Year 2. We are going to talk about the weather. And the first thing we have is super easy. We have the 4 seasons. We have winter, we have summer, we have autumn with the leaves falling from the trees, and we have spring with the rain. If you go to page 51, you have to say that when we talk about the weather, we can say that the weather can be cloudy, and this is the symbol for cloudy weather. Cold, and this is the symbol for cold weather, is a blue thermometer with very, very little blue part. Hot is a red thermometer with a very long red part. Raining, this is the symbol for raining, snowing, and windy. You can find either this little flag or these semicircles. Both of them are going to tell you that the weather is windy. We had a very interesting question in the book. It said, it is colder in the morning than in the afternoon. Why is it colder in the morning? And we talked about the sun. Where is the sun in the morning? The sun rises from the east and sets on the west. In the morning the sun is here, and in the afternoon the sun is going to be here. It's going to be hotter. That's why it's hotter in the afternoon. What is the weather? Let's listen to the definition of weather.
The weather is the state of the atmosphere.
Is the state of the atmosphere. Okay? What is the atmosphere then? Because if we say the weather is the state or the condition of the atmosphere, what is the atmosphere? The atmosphere are the gases that surround. What is surround? Surround es rodear. That surround our planet Earth.
The atmosphere is a layer of gases surrounding Earth.
What is layer? That's a difficult word. A layer es una capa. A layer of gases surrounding around the Earth.
Changes in the atmosphere cause different types of weather.
When this layer of gases changes, we are going to suffer different conditions in our planet. And we have the following possibilities.
The air temperature can change.
Okay, changes in temperature. The temperature can be hot or cold.
Hot air rising and cold air falling causes wind.
Okay, could be another state of the atmosphere is being windy or not windy. Why do we have wind? Because hot air rises. Remember, hot air always goes up and cold air always goes down. That's why we have the calefacción, the central heating, at the bottom and the air conditioning at the top, because the cold air is going to go down and the hot air is going to go up. When they crash, we have wind.
The humidity, or the amount of water vapor in the air, can change.
Another condition of the atmosphere is humidity. If there is a lot of water in the air, we have a lot of humidity. If there's no water in the air, it's very dry.
Clouds form in the atmosphere. They cause precipitation.
Remember this word, we have studied it a lot. What is precipitation? Precipitation is rain, snow, or hail. Rain, snow, or hail. That's precipitation. And in Spanish it's the same, precipitaciones.
Water falling to the ground as rain, snow, or hail.
Okay, so the precipitation is when we have water falling in the form of rain. Rain is just water. Snow is very, very cold water that turn into ice. And hail are little balls of rocky ice that fall on the ground. This activity that you have at page 53 is very, very important. We are going to talk about the air temperature, snow, hail, and rain, currents of wind, and the air near the coast. And we have is humid, cause clouds to move, are types of precipitation, and gets colder at night. Let's match, or let's put the numbers if you want, whatever you prefer. We can match or write the numbers. I'm going to write the numbers because I think it's more clear. The air temperature gets colder at night. Snow, hail, and rain are types of precipitation. The wind makes clouds move. And the air near the coast, that's very near the coast, that's next to the coast. In the coast, there's the ocean. So if it's next to the ocean, it's humid. It's going to be humid. This we did in the classroom. And another important activity is at page 54. Okay, we have 3 thermometers. Remember what I told you. If it's very short, if the bar is very short, it's cold, it's very cold. If it's medium, it's warm. And if it's very long, it's hot. So look at the thermometers and say, this is the shortest, so it's very cold. And if you don't know, I tell you, it's 0 degrees, 0 degrees, which is very cold, okay? We put number 2. This one, is it short, long, or in the middle? In the middle, so it's going to be comfortable. And we have 15 degrees, 15 degrees. This is usually what we have in spring. This is what we have in winter. Let's see here, 40 degrees is super hot. Is what we have in summer when we are having our siesta. That is very hot in the middle of the day at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Let's look at these devices that we use to measure the different factors affecting the weather.
We can measure the air temperature with a thermometer.
Okay, so the first one is this, is the thermometer. It's going to measure temperature, okay? Thermometer measures temperature. You have to remember that. Let's go to the second one.
The amount of precipitation with a rain gauge.
A rain gauge, which is this second device here, is going to measure the amount of precipitation. If it rains very little or if it rains a lot. It's a rain gauge. In Spanish, it's called pluviómetro. Pluviómetro, rain gauge.
The speed of the wind with an anemometer.
Anemometer is going to be this one. Is going to measure the speed of the wind. If the wind is very slow or if the wind is very strong. And it's number 3.
The direction of the wind with a wind vane.
The direction of the wind with a wind vane. What is a wind vane in Spanish? Una veleta. It's usually, tiene normalmente forma de un gallo con una flecha. So you know the direction of the wind. Let's see. We have to use a thermometer, a rain gauge, an anemometer, or a wind vane, and we have to decide which one is the best to measure this. If it's hot, how are we going to know it's hot? Because we are going to measure it with a thermometer. How much rain fell? With a rain gauge. Number 2. And how much snow fell? We are going to measure it with, again, a rain gauge. Or you can use also a ruler. How cold is it? Again, a thermometer. How cold is it? Let's go to the following page. Take the types of precipitation. Which ones are precipitation? Is wind precipitation? Clouds? No. Rain? Yes. Rain, snow, and hail. Remember, there are 3 types of precipitation. Rain, snow, and hail. Rain here, snow here, no, hail here, and snow here. So these are the 3 types of precipitation. Why do we have precipitation? Okay, we have precipitation because the water vapor in the air is going, those drops of water are going to evaporate, go up, and make clouds. When the clouds are full, the water is going to fall. If it's warm, it will fall as rain. If it's cold, it will fall as hail or snow. Let's remember the symbols that we studied here in the classroom. We have 8 symbols. This is for clouds. We have cold wind, hail, hot wind, rain, snow, a storm, or the sun. Now we are going to do this activity. The condition of the atmosphere. We have to do that activity using the information from the next page. At page 57, we have the following information. Number 1, it's hot in the south. It's hot in the south. Number 1. Number 2, there is a storm. Which one is the storm? Number 2, this one. Number 3, there's a cold wind in the north. This is a cold wind here coming from the north. Number 4, it's snowing. It's snowing here. Number 5, it's hailing in the east. It's hailing in the east. Remember I told you that there is a mistake. It's hailing in the west that we change in our book. Is cloudy in the west? No, it's cloudy in the east. Now we correct. Just give me a second. 6 and 7. It's cold. It's cold. 7. Look, the thermometer is down. And there is a hot wind. Number 8 is the last one. Okay? So let's change this. There's a mistake here. This would be in the west. No, here would be west and here would be east. Let's change it. In the west and here in the east. And now we have it ready. It's page 57, 57. Listen and match the maps to the time. The maps to the time. This activity was very easy. You did very well in the classroom.
Listen and match the maps to the times. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and it's a bright sunny day.
Right.
There are some clouds in the north.
Some clouds in
Let's
the north.
hope they don't come this way. It's midday.
Midday is
A
12.
north wind is bringing a large area of clouds closer.
Wind.
There's still some sunshine in the south of the region.
Sun in the
It's
south.
5 o'clock in the afternoon.
5 o'clock.
There's heavy rainfall all over the region
Rain.
with a strong wind.
Wind.
The temperatures are dropping.
And the temperatures, what do you think, are going down, are dropping, going down. And this is the end of the things that we have studied up to now. We have studied up to page 57. Bye bye.